Hello friends, welcome to JQuery tutorial. In this sub-series, we are learning about the selectors and how you can use that with the JQuery API. And in this video, we will see how to use attribute-based JQuery selection. Now we will change the HTML so that some list element have the CLR attribute. So here if you see, we are going with the attribute. The attribute name is CLR and it's a custom attribute, we can say. And if you see, this is our HTML, and in our HTML we are just adding some attribute. Right, so we added a custom attribute and CLR red, CLR blue, CLR green. So this will help us to learn the attribute based selection in this video. The CSS file is same as in the previous video, and if you see, in the previous video we had overline, underline and gray list item. So we are using those two CSS styles here as well. To select list item with the attribute CLR, the dollar function is passed with the value li CLR. So here li stands for the HTML element, and within square bracket we specify the attribute name. So here what we are stating is select all the HTML element, all HTML element in the sense all list item HTML element which have the attribute CLR. Then the selected items are applied with the CSS rule overline, underline. So that's what we are going to do in this video. And here you are seeing that how we are picking the HTML with a specific attribute. So this is our JavaScript function, and you can look at here $li CLR. That means here we are picking a specific attribute CLR, right? List item that is having the attribute CLR. Then we are marking that with a overline, underline HTML CSS rule. Alright, now let's go to the demo. So now we are in VS Code, and here I'm clicking a new file. Then this is our new HTML file. So as already stated, we have a list item with attribute CLR, right? Other list element, if you see, it doesn't have any attribute. Here we have CLR attribute and with some value red, blue, green. There are three list item that is having the CLR attribute. So here we are creating a new CSS file, or you can even refer the same CSS file, the not CSS, because there is no change in the CSS. So here if you see, we have the same CSS file. Now let's go to the JQuery JavaScript. So created attribute selector.js. So the JQuery also same, but here we just added a new line, right? So these stuffs we added from our previous video, and here we have list CLR, and we are adding the overline, underline. If you see here, when it is executing, it executes in the following order. First it comes here and it picks all the item with the, it picks the item with the ID equal to fruits, ID equal to fruit. So this is the item it will pick in the very first line. Then it picks all the list, which is the child, and applies the underline, overline to all these list item. Then in the next line, we add gray list item for rest of the list element. So that means the style is applied for, underline, overline style is applied for banana, apple, mango, and for rest of the list elements, the gray style is applied. Now we are overriding the gray style for few items, because gray style is applied for rest of the list element. Now we are picking LI, CLR, and we are again applying underline, overline. That means previously this will be with the gray list item. Now underline, overline will be applied. So now we will save this and debug this. This time we will choose Chrome browser. Right here I'm pressing so developer tools. You can use Ctrl+Shift+I, or you can use F12. So developer tool is here. Now we will go to sources and pick our attribute selector, and we will place a breakpoint here, reload, and now you can see. So watch this area. First we are applying the underline, overline. So we already know that all top three elements are applied with underline, overline. Then for the rest of the element using the li not, we are applying the gray style, and you can see all are applied with the gray style. Now we are in third line, and here we are using the, or we are picking the element with CLR. So these items have the CLR attribute, right? Now we are picking that and we are adding overline, underline. That means even though the gray style is applied for all these three elements, now underline, overline is applied. And if you see the background, which is already applied with the gray list item, right? Now we have underline, overline also. Now when you go to elements, and if you expand the second one, you will be seeing two class attributes added to it. If you see class, gray list item, overline, underline. So both the classes are applied to the specific list items, right? So that's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.